Welcome to this practice. This practice is called Make the Most of It. And it's genuinely just about moving in your body and just about enjoying being in your body and finding those shapes and those transitions and those flows that just feel good. There's nowhere we're trying to get to. There's nothing we're trying to create or trying to do. It's just about enjoying each moment as it comes. And kind of dancing with that and dancing in it and just fully, truly, deeply enjoying what is. You shouldn't need anything for this practice. It's just going to be an open space to explore. And we'll see where we go. So when you're ready, we're going to start in child's pose. So take a moment to come to child's pose. Bum sinks above your heels. You can take the knees wide or you can take them together, up to you. And then you're just going to stretch your arms forwards. See if you can crawl your fingertips just a little bit further forwards as you find a slight tuck of the chin. Then drop your forehead down to the ground. Let your bum sink a little heavier and then just start to find your breath, breathing down through the back body. With every exhale, see if you can soften in just a little bit more. Relaxing through the jaw, through the eyebrows, through the forehead. Letting the breath down into the back of your pelvis. Really, truly just letting your body feel heavy. If you need a little wiggle to just release something, make a little bit of space, or just invite some kind of openness, then do. And then again, just let everything feel heavy. Let the weight of your body draw you down into the earth. You're just breathing here. Taking this moment to meet whatever is here for you. Whatever you feel, whatever you're experiencing, whatever is present. And maybe lifting the corners of your lips as you just settle into this. With a slight suck of your chin on the inhale, begin to ripple round. Take it forwards towards a tabletop. Shoulders come just over your wrists, and then exhale, begin to lower to the ground. Take it all the way down. Untuck the toes at the bottom, and on the inhale, begin to lift the chest. Little squeeze of the bum cheeks, press down through the pelvis. Exhale, take it back towards your child's pose. On your inhale, begin to ripple round. Take it forwards towards tabletop. On your exhale, slow lower to the ground. Then take it all the way down. Press down through the top of your pelvis, and then inhale, lift the chest, lift the shoulders, draw them back. Exhale, take it back to child's pose, ripple round through the spine as you do. Nice, as you inhale, come forwards, tuck the chin. Enjoy this movement in your back, and then exhale, begin to lower all the way to the earth. Press through the fronts of the legs. Inhale, lift the heart, lift the chest. Exhale, take bum to the heels. Nice, we're going to keep moving, we're adding on. Inhale, lift the elbows, lift the gaze. Exhale, draw the hands back behind the feet, TP your fingers there. Inhale, lift the heart, lift the chest, squeeze through the shoulders. Exhale, tuck the chin, round the spine, send the hands forwards. Inhale, ripple roll, take it forwards to tabletop. Exhale, lower to the earth, take it all the way down. Press through the tops of the legs. Inhale, lift the heart, lift the chest. Exhale, take it back to child's pose. On your inhale, gaze towards your fingers, like lift of the chest. Exhale, hands come back behind the feet, TP your fingers there. Inhale, lift the heart, squeeze of the shoulders. Exhale, round the spine, tuck the chin, send the fingertips forwards. Inhale, ripple round, take it to a tabletop. Exhale, lower to the earth, take it slow, find your breath. Inhale, come up, lift the heart, lift the chest. Exhale, bum to the heels, child's pose. This time with the toes tucked. Inhale, lift the sit bones, take it to a downward facing dog. Nice, pause there. We're going to be working with the rule of 3. So we're going to be moving, exploring in shapes, and then taking 3 breaths to pause and be. Drop through the top of the head, just breathe. Press through your left toes. On the inhale, begin to take right to the sky. Send it up, send it high. On your exhale, take your right knee towards your right elbow. Step the foot on the outside edge of the hand. Maybe help it there. Come up onto your fingertips. Bend the elbows. Inhale, sink through the hips. Lift the chest at the end. Smile through the collarbones. Exhale, take the bum to the sky. Start to straighten the right leg. Inhale, come forwards. Lead with your chest. Exhale, take it back towards that pyramid pose. Inhale, come forwards, bend the right knee. Exhale, take the hips to the sky. Pause there. Inhale, lift the heart, lift the gaze. Exhale, walk round to the long edge of the mat, forward fold. Turn your toes in, your heels out. As you inhale, come up halfway. Then exhale, fold. Lift the lower belly as you drop through the forehead. Take a breath. Just breathing here. Press through the tops of the feet. Press through the bottoms of the feet. Inhale, lift the heart, lift the chest. Exhale, walk yourself back to the front of the mat. Nice. From here, hands on the inside edge of that right foot. Pick up the back heel and then step it, kick it back. So press through that heel as you drop that left hip towards the earth. Squeeze your left bum cheek. Press down through that right foot so the leg is strong, and then just begin to lift through the heart, the center of the chest. This is a strong pose, it's active. Breathe here, just one more. Nice, and then drop that left leg. Option to stay on your hands. Option to come down onto the forearms. Option here to wiggle that right foot a little wider and maybe point the toes out. Find what works for you. We're here for about 2 more breaths. Lizard pose. Drop through that left hip. Just breathe. Nice. Take those right toes forwards if they went to the side. Come up to your hands if you're on your forearms and pick up the left knee. Press through the hands, dome the upper back, and inhale, step back, high plank. Exhale, hips lift to the sky. Take a downward dog. Breathe there. Draw your heels towards the ground, your sit bones lift. They don't have to touch, but we send them that way. Take an inhale. And an exhale. Nice. Press through your right foot. Inhale, left toes lift high. Exhale, left knee towards your nose. Step the foot on the outside edge of your hand. Maybe help it there. Come up to your fingertips. Inhale, bend the elbows, sink the hips, come into a jaguar. Exhale, take the hips to the sky. Begin to work that left leg towards straight. Inhale, come forwards, explore your hips, lead with your chest. Exhale, take it back towards that wide pyramid pose. Inhale, come forwards, lead with chest, explore through the hips. Exhale, hips lift to the sky, pause there. Inhale, lift your heart, see if you can send that heart space forwards. Exhale, walk to the long edge of the mat, come into a forward fold. Nice. From here, inhale, lift up halfway, draw your shoulders towards your hips. Exhale, fold forwards, let go of the head, let it drop towards the earth, breathe there. And a slight tuck of your chin, just making space in the back of the neck. Nice, inhale, come up halfway, press through the feet as you lift. On the exhale, walk back to the front of the mat, hit hands inside edge of that left leg. Hands on the ground, kick back through that right heel and start to drop through the hips. So that left foot presses to the ground. That right leg is active and the bum cheek is lifted. And then you just lift your heart. Take a breath. Nice, and then drop your right knee to the ground. Option to stay on your hands. Option to come down onto the forearms. Option to wiggle that left foot wider or even come onto the outside edge of the foot. See what feels good for you. We're here for about 2 more breaths. Doesn't really matter what it looks like. It's just a place to explore. Just breathe. When you're ready, walk that left foot back if it went out. Come back to your hands if you're on your forearms and tuck the right toes. Lift the right knee, send the gaze forward, round the shoulders. Inhale, step back, high plank. Exhale, lift the hips, take it up to the sky, your downward facing dog. Breathe there. Find your breath. Now inhale, begin to ripple round, take it forwards towards high plank, belly lifts, shoulders come forwards, legs are strong, arms are active. On the exhale, drop your hips towards your wrist. Keep the legs strong as you inhale, begin to lift the heart, lift the chest. Exhale from here, lift from the lower belly to take it up to downward facing dog. Breathe. Inhale, come up to the tippy toes, send the gaze forwards as you bend the knees. Exhale, walk hop or step to the top of your mat. Inhale, come up halfway, hands come up the shins, shoulders towards the hips. Exhale, begin to fold, lift the lower belly as you draw it in towards your thighs. Inhale, onto the sky, stand up, we rise. Exhale, begin to bring hands to heart center, pause there, take a breath, drop the shoulders, close the eyes. If you want to make any adjustments, and then just come to stillness, settle. Take a breath and see if you can let all those little hooks, all those little places that you hold, just begin to drop. So down the back body, down the shoulder blades, down the neck, the jaw, the face, all of those little places, those little pockets that we hold. See if you can just let them go. An invitation just to soften, remembering it's not a demand. Full breath in. Full breath out. Nice, press through the feet. On the inhale, arms to the sky. Take it up, take it high. On the exhale, begin to fold. Pull from the lower belly to bring your tummy down towards your thighs. Inhale, come up halfway. Lift the hands, lift the chest. Exhale, both hands to the mat. Step your left toes back. Inhale, come to a runner's lunge. To your fingertips, we lift. Exhale, draw your right hip back. Inhale, arms to the sky. Take it up to high lunge. Exhale, you're going to pause there. Make sure your right knee is bent. You can take a little bend in that back left knee to find a tuck of your tailbone if that helps. Then lift the shoulders, lift the gaze, take an inhale. Exhale, hands come down to the mat. Inhale, step back to a high plank. Exhale, lift the hips to the sky, take a downward facing dog, breathe there. Notice here what you're feeling across the shoulders, across the back of your body. Inhale, lift the heels, come to your tippy toes, knees bend, gaze forwards. Exhale, walk, hop or step to the top of the mat. Inhale, come up halfway, hands up the shins, lift the gaze. Exhale, fold from lower belly, draw it forwards. Inhale, come up halfway, draw your shoulders towards your hips. Exhale, this time hands meet the mat and the right toes step back. Inhale to your runner's lunge, lift the heart, come to your fingertips. Exhale here, draw your left hip back. Inhale, arms to the sky, come to your high lunge, you're there, breathe. Take a bend through that left knee, take a little micro bend through the right, lift up through the shoulders, breathe. Smile if you can. Take an inhale. Exhale, hands to the mat, take it all the way down. Dome through the upper back as you inhale, step back, high plank. Exhale, hips lift to the sky, your downward dog. Press down through the heels as you lift your sit bones. Slight tuck of the chin. Relax the jaw. Nice. On your inhale, pull forward to a high plank. On the exhale, drop the hips towards the wrists. Legs are strong. Inhale, lift the heart, lift the chest. Exhale, take it back towards your downward facing dog. Nice. Press through the left toes. Inhale, right to the sky. Exhale, step the right foot between the hands, maybe help it there. Nice. Walk fingertips, walk forwards. Inhale, left toes to the sky. Take a standing split. Drop the forehead. Breathe. Inhale, come up halfway. See if you can square the hips and draw the pinky toe of your left foot down towards the ground. Inhale, lift the chest just a little more. Then exhale, step left toes back of the mat, bend the right knee. Inhale, arms to the sky. Take it to a high lunge. This time on your exhale, we're going to cactus the arms. Often I say keep the elbows shoulder high. This time I'm going to say draw your elbows down towards your ribs. Draw them to your back body. So you're lifting the heart, lifting the chest and squeezing all across the shoulder blades. Take an inhale there, activate to your fingertips. Then exhale, hands come down to the mat. Dome your upper back as you inhale, step back, high plank. Exhale, take it to a downward dog, hips lift to the sky. Take a breath. Drop your head. See if you can lift the corners of your lips. If you need anything here, then take it. We have one more breath. Press through your right toes, inhale left to the sky. Exhale, step the left foot between the hands, maybe help it there. Walk your fingertips forward just a touch and then take your right toes to the sky, standing splits. The head drops, there's no effort in the head or the neck, there's no pushing, there's no force, there's no lift. Hands can come wider if you want more support or closer if you want a little bit more space. Then lift up through your right bum cheek. Imagine my hand on your foot and you're lifting up and pressing into my hand. Activate the entire leg. Nice. And then on your inhale, come up halfway. Square through that right hip, toes point down. Take an inhale. Exhale, drop the toes back of the mat. Press them to the ground. Inhale, arms to the sky. Take it to a high lunge. If you wobble, smile. Exhale, cactus your arms. Taking the elbows towards the back of your ribs. Lifting the heart. Squeezing the shoulder blades together, but noticing what's going on in these bottom ribs. If they flare and they open, see if you can draw them down. Just taking out the back bend a little. Finding the lift in the center of the chest. Take one more inhale. Nice. Exhale, hands to the ground. Press through the hands. Inhale, step back, high plank. Exhale, hips lift to the sky. Find your downward dog. Just take a breath there. If you want to bounce or wiggle or shake or sigh, then do. Nice last moment here. On a tuck of your chin, inhale, ripple forwards, come to a high plank. On your exhale, drop your hips to your wrists. Legs are strong. Inhale, begin to lift the heart, lift the chest. Exhale, from your lower belly, take yourself back to downward facing dog. Nice. Press through left toes, inhale, right to the sky. Exhale, begin to step the right foot between the hands, maybe help it there. Fingertips forwards, inhale, left toes to the sky. Standing splits, drop the forehead. Take a breath. Nice. Inhale, come up halfway. So point your toes on that left foot down towards the ground. So you square that left hip off. Then lift the heart, lift the chest. Imagine a light at the very center of your chest. You want to shine that forwards. Take an inhale. On your exhale, you're going to thread that left leg behind the right. Take the foot out to the side. Press into the outside edge of your foot. Press the left hand to the ground and then inhale, the right arm comes up to the sky. Turn this into a twist. See if you can tuck your left side body under as you open to the right. Nice, find your breath. Take an inhale. Exhale, right hand to the earth. Inhale, left toes to the sky. Send it up, send it high. Exhale, your left toes meet your right. Begin to fall forwards. Inhale, come up halfway. Hands draw up your shins. Lift the chest. Exhale, both hands to the mat. Press it to the earth. Inhale, step back to a high plank. Exhale, hips lift to the sky. Downward dog. 3 deep breaths. Make space across the shoulders. You want to press in the very center of your shoulder blades here. Just finding a slight doming of the upper back, really bringing strength into this shape. It's way too easy to hang out. Press the right toes, inhale left to the sky. Smile as you do. Make the most of it. Exhale, step the foot between the hands. Maybe help it there. Nice. Inhale to your standing splits. Lift the right toes. Drop through the forehead. Activate all the way to your right big toe. Inhale, come up halfway. Square your hips. Point your toe towards the ground. Inhale, lift the chest a little more. Then exhale, you're going to cross that right leg behind the left. Drop the outside edge of the foot down. Bend your left knee. Press through the right hand. Inhale, take left arm up to the sky. Turn towards the left. Lift through that left shoulder. See if you can find that twist in the ribs. What muscles wrap around your torso here to help hold you in this shape? Explore that. Take an inhale. Exhale, left hand to the ground. Inhale, right toes lift to the sky, send it up. Exhale, right toes meet the left, begin to fold forwards. Inhale, hands draw up your shins as you lift the shoulders, lift the chest. Exhale, pause there. So stick your bum out. It's like a slight tilt of the pelvis, send it forwards. And then draw your shoulders back towards your hips as you reach your heart forwards. Draw your shoulders down. Make space in the neck, turn the gaze to the ground. Lift the lower belly here so your ribs draw down. And then from there, start to send the hands forwards. Reach for your fingertips. Imagine them holding your fingertips and then pulling them forwards. Take a breath. Take an inhale. Exhale, begin to fold. From your lower belly, take it forwards. Inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, both hands to the mat. Inhale, step back to a high plank. Exhale, hips lift to the sky. Take a breath. Relax your jaw. Bring a softness to your presence. Smile. Find the joy. Find the ease. Find the simplicity in just being here. Whatever else is going on, let it go on in the background. It doesn't need your attention. It doesn't need your awareness. Just give it space. You don't have to force it to be different. You have to understand it. You just breathe around it. So inhale, come forwards to your high plank. On the exhale, you're going to bend your knees so they float just off the ground. Press up through the shoulder blades as you do. Take an inhale. Take an exhale. Nice. And on your inhale, press it back to your downward facing dog. Left toes press to the ground as you inhale, right toes high. Exhale, begin to step the right toes between the hands. Maybe help it there. Nice. We're going to take this to warrior two. So drop your left heel to the ground. Inhale, open the arms wide. Then when you get there, adjust your stance. For me, I like to take my stance a little wider than I do when I step my foot forwards. Squeeze through the hips, through the legs. Reach through your fingertips. See if you can make your arms, your wingspan, as long and as wide as possible. Nice. On your inhale, begin to reverse the warrior. Keep that right knee bent as you lift the right arm up to the sky. Left hand, wrap it around your lower back. Take your hands towards your right hip. Inhale, reach your right fingertips back. Take an inhale. Exhale, your right forearm either comes down to your thigh. Maybe the fingertips finds the earth, or if you have it in your practice, take a bind. Thread that right arm under the left. Wherever you go, we're keeping that left hand and left arm behind us. Lift the left shoulder so you open towards the left side of your mat. Tuck your right hip under as you do. And feel this stretch down your body. Gaze can come up to the sky if it feels okay for your neck. If not, take it down towards the right big toe. And breathe. Nice, press through the right foot. Inhale, take right arm up to the sky. Begin to reverse the warrior. Keep the knee bent just for a moment. Exhale, take your right arm forward, your left arm back. Inhale, straighten the front leg. Lift the front toes, lift the right arm. Exhale, take it all the way round to the long edge of the mat, forward fold. Toes turn in, heels turn out. Inhale, come up halfway, lift the heart, lift the chest. Exhale, fold in, let go of the head. Breathe out. Relax your jaw. Tight tuck of the chin. Shoulders heavy. Nice, hands under the shoulders. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, walk the hands back to the front of the mat. Press through the hands, dome the upper back. As you inhale, your right toes come to the sky. Bend your knee here. Squeeze your right heel towards your bum as you lift that knee higher and press down through both hands. Take an inhale. Exhale, your right knee is going to come towards your nose. Take the shoulders forwards as you do. Dome the upper back. Step the foot between the hands. We're coming back to warrior two. Drop the back heel. Inhale, arms wide. Reach fingertip to fingertip. We inhale. Then exhale, drop your right hand in front of that right foot. Wiggle it forward. You might need to step the left foot in. You want a nice big step between your hand and your foot. Think of the length of your body. And then from here, start to take the weight into the right foot, left hand on the hip. Begin to press into the right foot as you lift the left leg. Stack your left hip on top of the right. Take your right shoulder above your hand. And then lift your left arm to the sky if that feels okay. Now activate through all 5 limbs. So both legs, both arms, and then the head. It will make you wobble to start with, and then it will feel more stable. Take an inhale. Exhale, begin to bring left hand down to the mat. Point those toes down towards the mat. Kick through that left heel as you inhale, lift the chest. Then exhale, left toes meet the right, begin to fold forwards. Inhale, come up halfway, hands draw up your shins, shoulders draw back. Exhale, draw your ribs towards your hips, pause there. Inhale, send the arms forwards, engage the lower belly. Exhale. Nice, gaze is down, inhale. Exhale, begin to fold. Inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, both feet step back, come to a high plank. Inhale there. Exhale, drop the knees so they float just off the ground. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, send it back to a downward dog. Take a breath. Relax the jaw. Press down for your right toes. Inhale, lift the left. Exhale, step the left foot between the hands. Maybe help it there. Drop your right heel to the ground. Inhale, arms wide, your warrior two. Reach fingertip to fingertip. Now, press through the outside edge of that right foot. Bend your left knee. Breathe. Look the front palm, inhale, begin to reverse. Left arm to the sky, right hand either comes down your thigh or wraps around your lower back. Take your right hand towards that left hip, then reach back to the right foot with the left fingertips. A lot of lefts and rights. Take a breath. Inhale. Exhale, take the left forearm to the thigh, activate the hand if you're there, or fingertips to the ground, or take your bind. Wherever you choose to go, we're keeping that right arm behind us, lifting that right shoulder up towards the sky and turning towards the right side of your mat. Bend your left knee and then breathe. Whatever sensations are there, whatever's present, make space for it. Breathe into it. Nice, press through the feet. Inhale, begin to reverse. Take left arm to the sky, send it up, send it high. Exhale, warrior two, just for a moment. Then inhale, straighten the front leg, lift the left toes. Take it all the way round to the long edge of the mat, come into a forward fold. Inhale, lift the heart, lift the chest. Exhale, fold, let go of your breath. Whew. Let it all go. That's the jaw, the face, the shoulders. Let it all just drop. Inhale, come up halfway, lift the shoulders, lift the chest. Exhale, walk back to the front of the mat. Dome your upper back as you press through the hands. Inhale, left toes to the sky, three-legged dog. From there, bend the knee, open the hip, squeeze the heel in, and then breathe. Inhale. Exhale, we're going to step the foot back between the hands, maybe help it there. We're coming back to warrior two, drop the heel. Inhale, take the arms wide. Exhale, bend that front knee. Nice. From here, begin to reach the left hand forwards. Take the left hand down to the mat, a nice big step in front of your foot. Wiggle your right foot in, that might mean you have more space to take that hand forwards. Right hand to your hip. Begin to press through the left toes, the left foot as you lift the right. Stack the right side body, the right hip, the right shoulder over the left. Then maybe reach up for your right hand. Breathe. Smile. All of the chaos, all of the movement, all of the noise, all of the busyness, all of the things we're trying to work out, all of the things we're trying to navigate, all in this moment. Smile and just sit in the middle of it. Let the wobbles come, let the sensations come, let the noisy mind come, let the noise in the world around you come. Breathe. Nice. From here, start to take right fingertips to the ground. Start to square through that right hip, toes to the ground. Inhale, lift your heart, lift your chest. Maybe you're bending that left knee as you exhale, right foot meets the left. Nice. Inhale, come up halfway, lift the hands. Exhale, fold, let go of the head. Inhale, arms to the sky, stand up, we rise. Exhale, take your hands to your heart center, close your eyes. Take a breath. Let it all settle. Drop the shoulders. Let it go. From here, you're going to take your feet wide. Your heels in, your toes out, and you're going to sink down to a yogi squat. So your knees are going to come wide. The bum sinks low. You can come up onto the balls of the feet, lift the heels if you need to. Then you're going to work on lifting the chest above the hips. Doesn't have to get anywhere near, but we're working on that action. A lift in the upper body. Squeeze out with the legs. So activate the outer thighs, the outer bum cheeks. Then lift from the lower belly. Nice. Find your breath here. Take a moment, make this active. See if you can lift out of it just slightly. That might give you more space. It also makes sure that you're working in the shape rather than just hanging out. Take an inhale. Exhale, begin to lower. Sit your bum to the ground. You can use your hands for support if you need to. Nice. From here, take the soles of the feet together, the knees wide. From here, press your knees down towards the ground. Hands come around the feet. Lift through the heart, the chest. Then the center of your heart, you're going to draw it towards your toes. Take it forwards. Doesn't have to get anywhere near. We're just doing that as an intention. Draw the shoulders to your hips and then tuck the chin. And just breathe. Keep the legs active. So feel like you're drawing your knees to the ground, using the strength in the outer thighs. Turn those muscles on. Just explore them. Nice. On your inhale, lift the chest. Cross the legs. Remember which foot's in front of the other. Then from here, you're just going to fold over the legs. Doesn't matter how deep you fold. You might stay fairly upright. Arms can be kind of locked out as pillars, not locked out in a sense that you're like pushing into the joints, but locked out in a sense that they're just there supporting you. There's no real force or push. You're just kind of letting the pillars of your arms hold you. There's a slight tuck of the chin. You can take this as deep as you like. So if you live in a lighter body and you want to fold all the way, then do. For just a few more breaths. Nice. When you're ready, walk the hands back. Take the left foot in front of the right, or whichever one you had in front last time, put that to the back. Hands on the ground, lift the heart, lift the chest again. Lift out of your pelvis slightly, tilt it forwards, and then start to walk your hands forwards. So the hips may almost completely lift off the ground, that's okay. We're just sending the weight over that front leg. It's like tuck of the chin. Relax through the shoulders. Maybe close the eyes. Breathe here. Last couple of breaths. Walk the hands back, lift the chest. From here, you're just going to place your hands on your thighs and come into seated. Let the pelvis sink a little. Stack the shoulders up above the hips. Close the eyes. Rest the hands on the thighs. And just start to find a few deep breaths. So every inhale, breathing down into the very base of your tummy. Letting that fill the lungs, fill the body, fill the chest. And then on your exhale, just be a response to the fullness of your inhale. Just breathing here. Let everything fall down your back. Let it go heavy. Let everything settle and just be. Nice. And from here, take the soles of the feet to the ground, and you're just going to roll all the way down to meet the earth. Doesn't matter what that looks like, doesn't matter how you get there. When you do, take your knees in towards your chest, wrap your hands around your shins, and then just let your shoulders go heavy. So maybe interlace the hands or find a grip that feels not too distracting. And then just let your knees fall in towards your chest as you let your shoulders drop. You're just going to pause there. Take a few deeper breaths. Your arms go heavy. Nice. And then start to lift your shoulder blades off the earth. Start to lift your forehead in towards your knees in towards your forehead. Take a full breath in there. Squeeze everything in as you breathe in. And then let it all go out the mouth. Take a sigh. Let the body settle. Unravel. Take your Shavasana, maybe the arms wide. Maybe take up a kind of star shape. Let your body drop. Let your belly soften. Let everything go. Your jaw be soft. You take a few slightly deeper breaths as you land. You just meet yourself here. So from here, you're just going to wrap your arms across yourself, taking your hands around your shoulders and just giving yourself a kind of self-hug. Let the shoulders feel heavy. Just take a few breaths. Feel the warmth of your own embrace. And then start to gently move your hands down your arms, across your body, taking them to your heart space, your heart center, and then start to take them down the side of the body, across the tummy, down towards your hips, and then taking them down the thighs, starting to bring the knees in towards the chest as you rub your hands all the way down to your ankles, and then bring it all the way back up the legs as you take your feet to the ground. Take your hands down your thighs, coming to your pelvis. Then rub the hands all the way up your tummy, up to your chest. Rest your hands one on top of the other over the heart. Drop your shoulders. Take an inhale. Take an exhale. And then take your hands across your chest, down your arms, all the way to your fingertips. Take the hands up and overhead as you reach through the fingers. Nice. And then bring the knees back in towards the chest as you take your hands on the backs of your thighs and rock up to seated. Doesn't matter what that looks like. Take your hands on top of your thighs, one on each thigh, palms point down, shoulders fall heavy. Just take a full breath in. Let it all go. If it feels comfortable, placing the hands over the heart, one on top of the other, tucking the chin and taking a moment just to say thank you. Find gratitude for this moment, all that is, all that isn't, all that's moving, all that's changing. Lift the corners of your lips as you think of the blessings that your life is filled with, the things you get to experience, the people you get to share it with. Find a full breath in. Let it go. Thank you all for allowing me to be here. Take your time. Be kind to yourself. Check in with what you need and have the most wonderful day.